Hi, Jason calling from Real 39 Stanhope Road at Jason's Garage. Got a 2010 Vauxhall Astra, which came in, I must admit, last couple of weeks ago with a bad breathing issue. After obviously investigating it, found it's got some sort of worn rings on it, possibly a valve stem seal because it blew the valve stem seal. So the actual customer actually got me a replacement engine. So just to show you actually what it looks like, replacement engine, obviously when you buy them second hand, the sort of condition they actually come in. So here we are. This is the replacement engine the customer supplied for us. It's a bit, so without the sun coming in the way. But when when they actually come, they normally come with like cut looms and all sorts, like cut breather pipes. So you literally got to swap everything round, like the intake manifold. So we're going to be obviously taking off timer belt kit, water pump here, which is in this area here, and replacing it with new parts, because it's obviously a hell of a lot of work when it's actually in the vehicles. It's just easier when it's on the bench, dismantling all these old bits which have been cut, taking, obviously, eventually replacing a new clutch on it, which is over here, this area here. So at least, 6 months along the line, the guy don't say to me, oh, the clutch is burnt out, and we've done an engine, which we should have done it at the same time. So hence the reason why I like to prep myself like that. Obviously taking all this good loom off the engine which came out of the 2010 Astra, and replacing it on the actual replacement engine by taking the gearbox off, swapping it, putting a new clutch, as I explained earlier. We have to take the alternator off, which is here, possibly new throttle body because they've actually cut where they shouldn't have cut, basically. Back to the Vauxhall Astra 2010. You can see this is the engine which will be going in. We've stripped it down now with all the old wiring loom off. So it's pretty much a bare shell now. We're actually sort of like stripping the bits off the old engine. So you can have a look here. All 4 cylinders got oils where it's blown, the oil seals out through these ports. Hence the reason why horrible clouds of white smoke certainly didn't help matters. So we're stripping this down and obviously making one really good engine out of one, basically. Here's an update on the Vauxhall Astra 2010. Like I said, this is all stripped out now. This is going to be the replacement engine. So we have to now strip down this cover in here to replace the cam belt. We've already installed the exhaust manifold. So yeah, she's looking good, and the old engine is looking barer and barer by the moment. You see now where it's blown all this oil, all the old oil out the seals. So we'll take the gearbox off next. Dion's stripping the inlet manifold off. Oh, sorry, he's already stripped the inlet manifold off. God, my boy's quick. So yeah, so it is taking shape quite well, especially when you leave someone to get on with something and that's their only job of the day. Hopefully by the end of the day she should be all ready to put back in and start putting it back together and give it back to. Here we are again, engine all back together, new cam belt installed, had to swap all the manifold around. I'm going to show you. There we go. So here we are, all new cam belt kit installed, auxiliary belt which is here. We had to use the old inlet manifold, which is this unit here, because all the pipes were broke and snapped. Replaced new clutch, cleaned the flywheel up, put the gearbox back in place. Had to use the original exhaust manifold due to not having it on the replacement engine. So yeah, back together, all the wiring loom is intact, so it's time to literally put it in now and spend probably another, there we go, that's what it looks like when it's completely out of the car, and all replaced, all the new bits in it, new oil and filter, spark plugs. We managed to use the original coil pack because we actually replaced this not long ago, a few months ago, so there's a bit of a saving there as well. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how that looks. So, the final thing will be, how does it run? Because it obviously is a replacement engine and it's second hand. I'm sure it'll be fine. And there's the man who put it together for me. And no, I have not given him a black eye. Thought I'd just show you where this engine's got to go, obviously at the front of the vehicle. And this is how it looks when an engine's out. This is where Fred Flintstone normally sits when he's doing the old pedal power motion, normally underneath the bonnet. So yeah, we will carry on with this tomorrow, putting it all in place, bolting it all back together. Hopefully by the end of the day she should be all up and running, and hopefully give it back to the customer for Wednesday/Thursday. So yeah, I'll be really pleased to get this out the door and get it back to him. Just to finish this up, on the Vauxhall Astra 2010, engine's been installed, everything's all been put back together, and it's been running now for about half an hour. I'll just turn the camera around. So that big hole you saw yesterday has been replaced with a complete engine. So far so good. She's running great, she's not overheating. She's got a little bit of excess smoke coming out from the exhaust due to the old engine, where it did actually shoot all the engine oil into the exhaust system. But that is literally nothing compared to what she was like before. So yeah, I'm really pleased. She all went back together well. No warning lights on the dashboard where she was coming up with PO 171 fault code due to obviously emission related issues. So where we are, 2010 Vauxhall Astra, engine replacement, all exchanged, put in, running absolutely superb. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, click down below and be a subscriber.